It's been 3 years since I got the Amex Gold card, and in this video I want to share my honest thoughts about this card, especially with the increase of the annual fee from $250 to $325. And instead of just going through every single benefit, I just want to be real with you about how I use the card so that hopefully by the end of the video you have the clarity of whether or not this card fits your lifestyle. My name is Keenan and I have over 20 credit cards that I use to accumulate points that I've redeemed for over $50,000 worth of travel. So if you want to learn more and join our family here in Hawaii, hit that like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell below. And now let's get into it. So I applied for the gold card in August of 2021 and received a sign-up bonus of 75,000 points. So right off the bat, that 75,000 point sign-up bonus is worth $750 if you redeem it for cash back. So that versus the annual fee of $325, although back in the day it was $250. But that in relation to today's annual fee, there's already value there. Right now the public offer is 60,000 points after you spend $6,000 in 6 months. However, if you search on Reddit, maybe Card Match, search in incognito mode, there's been rumors that there's maybe some elevated sign-up bonuses of 90,000, maybe even 100,000 points. So be on the lookout for that. So how do we figure out whether this card is right for you? We take a look at the effective annual fee, or what the annual fee ends up being after you subtract all the credits and value that you actually get out of the card. So first we'll go through the things that I definitely use, and I think maybe you guys will use as well. So one of the biggest reasons why anybody gets the gold card is because it has a great multiplier on what I believe is a lot of people's biggest spending category, dining and groceries. So this card gives you 4x back on those categories. So what does that mean? All other credits and other things aside, if you were to spend at least $678 per month, at 4x back, that will give you 2,712 points per month, meaning over the year you will have accumulated 32,544 points, which technically would cover the annual fee of the card. The other thing that I definitely use on this card is the Uber Cash credit. They advertise it as $120. I use it more for Uber Eats than actual Ubering. And as some of you may know, Uber Eats pricing is a little inflated. So to be fair to that pricing, I'm only taking 60% of this value of the $120 because I wouldn't normally pay like the $20 they'll charge for Panda Express or whatever it is. And these credits are given you in $10 increments every single month. So at 60% of that value, that's $72 a year. The other credit that I definitely use on the card is a $100 Resi credit. And this is a $50 credit that's given to you twice a year that you can use at a Resi restaurant. So double check in your area, see if you have Resi restaurants. If you do, you definitely can make use of this credit as long as you book that restaurant twice a year. If you don't have Resi restaurants in your area, yeah, this credit wouldn't apply to you. And the last one is a $120 dining credit. And this $120 dining credit can be used at Grubhub, Wine.com, Cheesecake Factory, Goldbelly, and Five Guys. And that $120 credit is given to you at $10 per month. So my tip on this, to not overspend yourself, double check Grubhub. There are some restaurants that even if you order pickup, do not inflate their actual menu prices, so you get a real $10 credit off of this card. And that's the main thing with this and with any other credit card kinds of things. You don't want to spend outside of what you would normally spend just to get the things that the cards get you. To me, that doesn't count. And we'll have a little example of that later. But anyway, taking a look at everything for our effective annual fee. So you have the $325 annual fee and then you start subtracting the credits. So we have the $72 worth of Uber, you have the $100 Resi credit, and you have the $120 dining credit. So that alone brings down the effective annual fee from $325 down to $33. And on top of that, the points that you accumulate at 4x back should definitely cover the $33 that it costs for the card. So at least for me in my situation, and if you are similar to me, that should give you a positive effective annual fee for this card. And especially if you plan on getting the Amex Platinum, this gold card is going to be your earning card and feeding all the membership rewards points that you get through American Express. So the other things that are more like cherry on tops of this card that I see is something like the Dunkin' Donuts credit. And this is a little callback to what I was talking about earlier. I don't go to Dunkin' Donuts normally. So to me, the $7 per month credit or $84 a year that they give to this card isn't real. I can't count that towards my effective annual fee because I would be spending at Dunkin' when I don't normally go Dunkining. But if you do, this could be a real credit for you. I also heard, not confirmed, that you are able to like deposit $7 into your Dunkin' account and then just let that accumulate since they do give it to you as a monthly thing, so that you can then buy a bunch of donuts for people, you know, at the end of the year or something. Not confirmed, but you can try that if you want. Other things on this card, it does give you 3x back on flights, but again, if you get the platinum, that's a better point earner at 5x on flights for the Amex Platinum. So not a huge perk for me, but just know that that's out there. It also gives you some credits on the hotel collection, which is Amex's little hotel thing. Not to be confused with the fine hotels and resorts that come with the Platinum card, but there are some little credits that are associated with the Amex Gold card if you book through the hotel collection. And this card has no foreign transaction fees, which, you know, is probably a bigger deal foreignly that they don't even take American Express. So usually if I travel out of the country, I have to make sure that I have some other Visa card or something like that. But yes, in all, for me, this Amex card, even with the elevated annual fee, is still worth it to me because it fits into my lifestyle. But maybe for you, if you don't have resi restaurants, or maybe you don't spend that much on dining, yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard for you to substantiate this annual fee. But if my situation sounds similar to yours, and if you really like accumulating a bunch of American Express points, I think the Gold card is still a very good card to have in 2025. So if you have any questions about anything I talked about, or if you have any comments, or if you wanna, challenge me on something in this video, please comment below and I'll do my best to reply to you. My goal is to help everybody improve their travel life through points and miles. So if you really enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell below so you can join our growing family here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time and I'll see you on the next video.